Hey, what's up? Ian from Powerhouse Miniatures. This is a Warhammer 40k 8th edition showcase video of the Death Guard from Dark Imperium. So these are the three character miniatures you get in Dark Imperium, the 8th edition starter box set that came out earlier this year, 2017, and then the Fetid Blight Drone, or Bloat Drone, I forget which one it is. I think Blight Drone's a Forge World one. Either way, this is the one you get in Dark Imperium. So they've announced, as of October 2017, they've announced the new multi-part bloat drone, and so you get a few different weapon options, and those look really cool. There's a few different things and different weapons obviously that comes with. They look really good, and so those they've just released, and again they just announced, they're not actually out yet. I think they're out on Saturday this week. The new multi-part Plague Marines, which go along with these. So everybody's been painting them. Everybody's got a copy of Dark Imperium. I've seen more Primaris Marines than the Death Guard, but also the Death Guard miniatures are absolutely awesome. They're so cool, so highly detailed. And then because they're not multi-part kits, they're sort of, they're not snap fit either, but they're sort of single pose models, I think is what they call it. And so multi-part obviously, but not like some of the other ones with snap fit, like the Dark Vengeance box set. We're all snap fit together, which is really easy. It takes no time and stuff, but then you get very little variation. And so these were similar sort of single pose models, but then there's, you can all sorts you can do with them. And then with the new multi-part box sets they're bringing out, you can mix and match. And then obviously you're probably going to run them in squads of 7, which is like Nurgle's number and all that. But at the same time, the Primaris, the Dark Imperium box set is just so cheap as well that you can get this half of the army with these 4 miniatures, 20 Poxwalkers, and then 7 Plague Marines for like 30-40 quid. So most people are going to have one. If you've got an 8th edition Death Guard army, the chances are you're going to see these miniatures, etc, etc. So the captain guy, the Lord of Contagion, is there. I put them on bigger sort of rocky bases just to give them some extra height, and then altogether, it gives them really like an imposing sort of a stature, which is always really, really fun. They were primed with the Death Guard primer from Games Workshop. I forget what that's called, but they've got a lot of, they're really smart. They do some really, really smart things, and one of them was to release that Death Guard. It's Death World Forest, I think, but it's like the primer undercoat. I think it's called I'm sure it's Death Guard Green or something like that. But really cool. So I basically primed it with them, and then Dead Flesh from Vallejo Gamer. It's a Lord of Contagion with the Plague Reaper. The next one, we've got the Plague Caster. He's like your sorcerer guy. Corrupted Staff, Bolt Pistol. So I'll zoom in a second, but I've got some cool like rotting ball effect, which I'll zoom in on in a second because the bloat drone's got them. And then it's the Noxious Blight Bringer. It's a right mouthful. With the Plague Bell. So he's on a 40mm base, and he's awesome. So I went for a purple cloth theme, pretty much, to offset the green. So let's zoom in on this guy, and I'll show you what I've done with the thing. So it's microbeads, basically. I nicked the idea from David Soper, so cheers, David. But yeah, little microbeads to give it a little like egg sacs and stuff like that. It's kind of horrible. But yeah, it looks really good. And then on the bloat drone as well, you can see I've put them on the back, so it looks like like spawn, like larvae, whatever kind of rank. But there you go. Looks super cool. And again, that takes no time. So check that out. Little microbeads. You can find them on eBay.